Welcome to Swifty Life Radio.
Hello, everybody.
Presented by Swifty Lifestyle Company.
And Big Scoot Radio.
What's going on, boys? What's going on?
Nothing much.
What's up?
We got JD to my right, per usual. We've got Coolio in the back,
Yeah, balloon.
cucking around. And this is Big Scoot. Welcome to Swifty Life Radio. How's everyone's, Wednesday? How's everyone's Wednesday been going?
More like Wednesday night.
It is definitely
It is,
Wednesday night.
yeah.
It's our first dark episode.
This is dark.
Since the one 2 weeks ago that we live streamed. It's getting dark really early
It's
now.
getting darker.
This is our first fall doing these, and it's
Fall.
definitely like we're not used
It's
to it.
very
you know?
cool and very pretty.
Yeah, it's raining. It's actually a very nice night to go paint out in your underwear.
Do some PCP.
In your underwear.
Well, how else would you do PCP?
I don't know. That's a good point.
I don't know how to input.
This is definitely going to be the darkest episode of Swifty Life Radio.
I think we just made that claim 2 weeks ago, but this is probably the darkest.
This is, yeah, so far, this is the darkest.
And not just because it's dark out.
No.
But also because of the news that we have for all of you.
What?
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 What? Do we have news?
We have news.
All right. Fuck it. I'm going to go first. We're going to roll with this. My random shit of the week. What news? I'm going to keep the dark theme.
News?
He didn't know what it was, but I'm going to keep the dark theme. I went out and made a spontaneous purchase on Monday afternoon.
What'd you do?
Anybody
is
care to
dark.
make a guess? Anybody?
A Godzilla dildo.
My turn. Wait. I get to pick.
It's not dark enough.
I get to pick.
A Batman dildo.
You guys are both extremely close, but not dark enough. I actually went to GameStop
Oh,
and
God.
picked up the game Dead by Daylight.
What is that?
It's pretty cool, man.
I don't even know what that is.
It's literally, it's $29.99. Okay? And
You went to GameStop for a game that's half price of what a real game is.
I saw an ad.
You saw an ad for a game that's half off.
No. It came out at that price.
It came out at $30.
It's literally,
Came out at
it's
half
just
off.
online. So listen, it's a literal just hunting game. Not like Animal Hunting, though. So there's a killer, right?
Wait, what?
What? So it's a hunting game, but you don't hunt.
Oh,
It's
you
with
hunt
a killer.
You hunt people.
It's like a spooky
So it is a
killer
hunting
game.
game.
So it's a
Yeah.
spooky killer game.
It's a spooky game.
Gotcha.
So you play online.
I
There's
love
four.
those spooky games.
There's 4 survivors to a team, and there's one killer. Yeah, spooky games are great. And you're playing online, and this one killer has to kill everybody before you turn all the engines on and get out of the park. It's wicked fun.
So it's kind of like
Slenderman.
But someone
yeah.
plays the Slenderman.
Yeah,
someone plays a Slenderman.
Yeah.
it's really fun
It's
though.
like Infection.
you can
but
hide.
there's,
You can hide and stuff, and when the killer's near, your heartbeat starts beating hard. Means he's close.
Close. So it's just like fucking Slenderman.
I don't know. I've
It's-
never played Slenderman.
No. Okay. So Slenderman is it's a single player game.
Slenderman's a single player game, and when he gets close, you can hear the sticks like behind
Yeah, I
you.
mean
Yeah.
that's kind of just a cue.
And you have a flashlight, and you have to do certain things and collect
Yeah,
certain
that's
things
more like a
before he
traditional
gets you.
like first person horror game. Yeah, but this is like an online multiplayer game.
Yeah.
Someone is playing as
the killer.
the killer.
It's fun though, and this motherfucker hangs them on hooks, and you got to go save them. It's pretty wild, honestly. I've only played a couple matches, and it's not something I would play all the time, but it's definitely nerve-wracking. Like if I ever get bored at midnight, I can just turn all my lights off and go play Dead by Daylight, and it's scary as hell. Would recommend if you're not tight on money. Otherwise, don't bother.
If you're not tight on money, go buy Destiny 2. It's fantastic. It's by Bungie. I will support Bungie forever. It's awesome. Go get it. Bye.
Is that the one with the slasher and the people?
What?
Oh no, it's Dead by Daylight. My bad. Sorry.
I fucking hate you.
What's your random shit of the week?
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
Yeah. We'll go cuckwise.
Szechuan sauce update. McDonald's brought it back for a single day, and they ran out.
Again?
They ran out
Twice?
for one day.
Yo, do you know how
they
many
brought
packets
it back?
there were at each one?
What?
30. There were 30 packets of Szechuan sauce
That's
at each one.
pathetic.
I went to Holyoke.
That's
I
pathetic.
literally went to Holyoke to go get the sauce, and they're like, yeah, they've been out of sauce since 10 o'clock. And I literally got out
No
of line and went, this is
way.
bullshit.
Got on the line and went, this is bullshit.
Dude, there was a line out the door at McDonald's.
And they had no sauce.
They had no sauce.
They had 30 packets per McDonald's.
Per McDonald's.
That's fucking awful.
Yeah.
Fuck you, McDonald's.
That's
first of all.
unacceptable. Hey, we've been throwing a lot of hate at McDonald's lately.
Well, they keep fucking up.
They gotta step their shit up.
They keep fucking up.
So
real
as
hard.
a response,
I've read that McDonald's said, all right, we're sorry. That was kind of a tease. That was bullshit. We're bringing it back for the winter months permanently.
Winter?
so you
all
will be
winter.
able. So all winter, McDonald's better be bringing back that delicious, sweet, sexy 1998 Szechuan sauce.
Well,
do you
at
know what I
least you
really
guys,
hope?
yeah.
I really hope that it's terrible. I really hope that like people generally don't like it.
Because that would make the show even
Yeah,
fucking
that would make the joke
funnier.
in the show way better.
Because the creator is fucking a
Well,
genius.
at least you guys will have that to look
But
forward
wicked
to
funny.
all winter.
Szechuan sauce update.
All right,
Off winter.
all winter.
Off winter.
Off winter.
When you watch this back, when you said winter,
winter?
you said winter.
Winter.
Like John Winthrop. Winter.
Winter.
So my random shit of the week is California's burning down, you guys.
Yeah,
Figure.
It's fucked.
kind of like the London Bridge.
Yeah.
The London Bridge didn't burn. It fell.
Oh, it's falling down. It's not
Yeah,
burning.
they
Right,
actually
right.
never fell either because they're still there.
Right, no, you can't base the London Bridge
You can't
on the
compare-
Fergie song because her
can't-
London bridges are always going down.
Yeah, how
She was
come
talking about her
every
bridges,
time
not
I come
London.
around my London,
I don't know how many
London,
times I have to
London.
tell you this, John. That Fergie song has nothing to do with the actual London Bridge.
But does it bring the milk? Does the boys come to the yard for
That's not even
milkshakes?
Fergie.
Nope, that's a different generation.
I don't want to live on this planet anymore.
Go to Mars. They're sending people out soon.
That's all I really had to say about.
Oh yeah, SpaceX, keep it up. Thank you. Because I'll probably end up being forced onto your ship because I don't understand anything.
Yeah.
That's all you had?
Yeah,
That's all I had.
that's-
California's burning down.
That's
No,
that's
that sucks.
unfortunate.
no
man.
elaboration. Yeah, no, I mean, there's really.
Absolutely no, it does. Like, dude, there's people like firefighters who have been out there for like 3 days.
I know there's a guy
working
who's like,
straight.
I have
They're
people.
digging holes.
I have a
to
friend in.
stop the fire from going down.
Really?
Yeah,
They're like digging holes so that it just
like trenches so that the fire doesn't continue.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow, that's
Yeah, you know it's
crazy.
bad when it gets to that point.
yeah. It's so dry there that any little tiny thing can make a tree explode in flames.
That's wicked gnarly, dude.
Yeah, so gnarly.
You have
It's
a friend?
known worldwide too. I have a friend in Singapore who is trying to get over to California. He's going on vacation in California to visit his wife, and he can't. He's almost hesitant to come because
Singapore.
they're having a tough time in that area that he
Is
wants
this a
to go
Twitch
to.
friend?
Huh?
Is this a real friend or is this like a
Oh no, this is a real
a
friend.
virtual friend?
This is a real friend.
Have you met him in person before?
No,
Yeah, he's your friend on Twitch, isn't he?
he's a friend, but he's not on Twitch.
I was gonna say you've never been. A, you have never been to Singapore.
What if I have?
B,
No, you haven't,
How do you know?
because we know you. We were like, oh, remember that time John went to Singapore?
Plan foiled.
and B, you've never been to fucking Singapore.
You've never been to fucking Singapore.
Wasn't that your A?
Yeah, but without the fuck. Emphasis, John. Go to God, Jesus Christ.
Well, what if the Singapore person?
But what
had
if the
been
Singapore
here
person came here, dude?
and John was just like,
And what if-
I'm gonna befriend a Singapore
Oh, hey.
person.
Scott, what time will you be home?
Hey, Karen.
Scott, what time are you gonna be home?
Shout out Karen. Hashtag Karen.
Hashtag Karen.
Hashtag Karen cares.
Hashtag Karen cares. And it's ruining this podcast.
Karen cares about crumpets.
Crumpets.
Hashtag Karen cares aid.
Oh God.
Okay.
Jesus.
Okay. Adam, hey, why not? We're gonna do a little would you rather?
What would you rather?
Go ahead, Adam.
Do.
You start this off.
What,
Let's,
you want me to start?
yeah, let's go counter
Yeah.
clockwise.
Ah, I see what you did there.
Mm,
that
would
was
you
a,
a new
rather
that was a play on words.
eat
Yes.
cat or eat dog? What do you think would taste
Too bad we
better?
can't give Joey a call to talk to his Asian girlfriend. I'm gonna say
Oh my God.
I'd probably rather.
I'll give my friend in Singapore a call.
Oh yeah.
They're close enough.
Yeah. Yeah, he
Actually,
picks
the
up.
Singaporeans don't eat dog or cat.
Oh, hello, Jean.
He's actually totally American. He's just in Singapore.
Okay. Hi, John. I would eat cat because I hate cats. And
That's why?
I would rather see more cats die for my food consumption than dogs.
Well,
dogs.
this is about like a one-off thing.
Dogs
Like,
are
it's not like we're
precious.
genociding cats or genociding dogs.
Well, yeah, but you have to if you're gonna eat them.
Well, no,
If they
no,
became like
no.
chicken, like.
Well, no, that's not what I'm trying to say here. Would you rather eat a dog or would you rather eat a cat? What do you think would taste better? What do you What do you think would be better?
Well, dogs are bigger and fatter, no?
They got more muscle.
Dogs have more muscle.
Dogs are more muscle.
Well, then I'd rather eat a cat. Fuck cats.
How about you, John? What would you rather eat? I'd eat the cat, just so I could say I ate a pussy. Team cat. Just so I could
Say it. I never have before. But I can say
Hashtag
that.
bucket list.
Eat a cat.
All right.
Eat the dog. It probably tastes really good.
Dude.
What?
I wouldn't be able to
It would just make
live.
a lot of people
I wouldn't
upset.
be able to live with myself knowing I had dog. That's man's best friend.
It would make so many people upset. It's like, hey, remember that time I ate a dog? People would hate you.
Yeah.
They
But,
hate
so why would you
forever.
do that?
It'd be great. It'd be like one of the few.
You are in a dark mood today, aren't
It's a
you?
dark episode.
Yeah.
California's burning down.
California's burning down and I want to eat a dog. This episode's gonna be dark.
Dark. It's a dark day. It's a dark episode.
All right, JD, what about you?
What's your would you rather?
Oh. Would you rather be a pickle or a cucumber?
And no, they're not the same thing.
There's a difference. I'd rather be a cucumber.
Why?
I just feel like if I was a pickle, it's like being kind of like gross. Like I'm slimy and I'm covered in juice. And with a cucumber, it's like, you know.
Cucumber.
They're both gross. I think
You're
pickles.
gross.
Both gross. I think pickles smell grosser. And a cucumber, maybe I'm a lucky cucumber and I find my way into the hands of a handsome, beautiful woman.
What if you're?
I was trying to be genderly
What if you're-
inclusive.
Oh wait, nah. I want to be a pickle.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Because cucumbers are sometimes they're used for ass play. So I don't want that.
Oh,
life.
yeah, I'm going to be a cucumber.
You solidified Scott's
Yep,
answer.
I'm a cucumber.
Yeah. I changed my answer to pickle.
What about you?
You changed your answer to pickle.
I changed my answer to pickle.
He's Pickle Adam!
Yes, he is.
He's Pickle Adam! I would be a cucumber because this one
2 for
time.
2.
Because this one time on 1,000 Ways to Die, that show that used to be on like
The show is great.
it was on like TNT or something. Wasn't
on, like, Spike.
It was
Yeah,
on
it
like
was on
Spike.
Spike. I used to love that show.
A girl died because she was getting horny in the cucumber patch or her garden in the backyard.
Oh,
Cucumber
dude,
patch.
and
I
so
saw
she
that
put
one.
it in, and then she got a blood clot and died because it cut the inner lining of it.
Dude, I
and
saw
I was
that
like
one.
thinking like, wow, damn, that's a lucky cucumber. And so like that's why
That's
I'd
what you
be.
thought.
Yeah, that's
oh
why
boy,
I'd be.
died. You know, oh boy,
Well, no,
what a
not
cucumber.
not the fact that she died, but the fact that it's like, all right, cool.
Yeah.
You know.
How's
you're-
that cucumber lucky? It must be an unlucky cucumber.
And also because I could scare cats, because cats are terrified of cucumbers. And I hate cats, so I could scare cats.
You know, I think I'd just like to be a lucky cuke.
Because I could
Be in and scare the puss.
Okay.
That is why I'd be a cuke.
Okay. Makes sense. Does it kind of make sense?
It does.
Would you rather? Yeah.
Would you rather be Ron Burgundy or Jackie Moon? Like if they were both real life.
Oh fuck.
Ron Burgundy.
He said why.
I said what?
Because.
He said because.
It's because Ron Burgundy's the man. You know, he doesn't need to try to get the ladies. He's very mustached. He's got nice smelling books.
Okay.
He's got really nice pleats in his pants.
Yes.
The pleats always make him look
And he can play the flute.
ready. He can't play that. Yaz
The
flute.
Yaz flute.
Yaz flute.
Okay.
And he likes scotch.
So
And he has many leather-bound
you're
books
both going Ron Burgundy.
that smell
right?
of rich mahogany. Only because I have the fucking book. I read his book twice.
Okay.
Twice. Wow.
So Ron Burgundy wins out of the 3, but
Oh, hell yeah.
I'm going Jackie Moon with the upset. Ron Burgundy, much better character, but if I had to live as one of them, I would be Jackie Moon 100 out of 100 times
Why?
because he's a transcendent basketball player. The basketball players have never made more guaranteed money. He carries a team, he's a face of a franchise, and he has a lot of the similar qualities that Anchorman has. He's funny, goofy, spontaneous, great with the women,
You had to fight a bear.
looks like a sex symbol. I would rather be Jackie Moon.
You had to fight a bear.
I would rather live. I don't care.
You might get eaten by the bear.
Ron Burgundy was in a bear pit.
I think John is really trying to put the emphasis on that there's a bear.
There's a bear.
I can
There's
smell
lots
the
of bears.
menstruation. No, I like Ron Burgundy better, but I would be Jackie Moon. That's my pick.
Bonus question: what kind of bear is best?
I like the brown bears. Yeah, the
like the grizzly bears,
The
yeah.
grizzlies. How about you, John? What kind of bear is best?
Panda.
Oh, good.
Panda.
They're not doing so well on that whole population list, but
Panda.
there's definitely not a strength in numbers. Definitely not a strength in numbers, but
Strength and
they are-
fuck you eating bamboo.
they're cute. They sure are cute and clumsy, and there's a reason why they're dead.
Yeah.
for me.
Shit on my choice. Yeah. Fucking assholes.
I choose the polar bear.
Oh, I saw a grizzly. Oh, yeah, because they're doing so great with the melting ice caps.
Yeah, but polar bears are gruesome. I saw a picture. Yeah. Do you ever see the picture where there's a polar bear head on the ice that another polar bear ripped off? I saw that polar bear that was on that island on that show.
What show?
Lost.
You mean the
polar bear.
the totally fictional show that you were watching?
No, I thought that actually happened. Those people got trapped on that island, and
Yeah.
then there was that monster,
Yeah,
and then
some
there was that
creepy
polar bear,
fog
and then there was
echo
those other
monster.
people, and then there was time travel, and then there was purgatory, and that's the show.
Excuse me? Who be you?
That's what I was asking.
Who be you?
Yeah.
That's Becca's Silverman.
Oh yeah.
What? Yeah.
Yeah,
Who's
she
that?
was
We went
always
to high school with her, you dash.
She was always a
You
good
dash,
time.
dude?
You dash?
You dash?
You just call me a dash?
I did.
What's a dash?
I don't know.
Hey, Becker
I
Silver.
didn't think of
Like a
words, so I
dash?
said dash.
Becker Sylvie.
Hi, Becky Silverman.
Becky Sylvie.
Becky
what up?
Sylvie.
What up?
What up,
Oh,
Becky
she spilled
Silverman?
it everywhere. Oh no.
You didn't get that trash in the trash, Becky
Oh
Silverman.
no.
All right.
I think it's time for the last segment of the day. We're gonna do tops. And
Tops.
this week's top 5 is gonna be top 5 artists of all time. Not your favorite artists, but the top 5 artists of all time. Like if there was a Mount Rushmore plus 1 artists.
Okay.
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 Who wants to start with their number 5?
John, you go first.
Same rules apply.
I'm
Someone
the
says your band,
least-
you got to come up with another
I'm
one.
the least musically inclined out of both of these gentlemen. They both played I play an instrument too, but not nearly as good as both of these gentlemen did. And they're also way more in tune with the musical world, so I'll go first. The top artist, number 5 in the entire history of the universe, Beethoven.
Damn, dude.
Oh,
Damn, I
good
knew you
one,
were going to
dude.
go with the classical. Okay.
Good one.
Okay.
Why?
See, and that's gonna be the smartest answer I
What's
give.
your
Wait till
favorite
you see the
Beethoven
other
song?
ones.
World on Fire.
That's a cover, you know.
Okay.
Don't just.
I'm going to go next, Adam. I'm going to go next
You
because
go.
I'm gonna cuck you so hard right
Yeah,
now.
cuck me.
My
baby.
number 5, I was going classical
Cuck
too.
him, daddy.
But my number 5 is Amadeus Mozart.
Ooh.
Because Amadeus Mozart was way smarter than Beethoven. Despite the fact that Beethoven was deaf and had issues. No, Amadeus Mozart was an actual genius at the age of like 14.
All right, I see how it is. If we're gonna go number 5 for me, and we're gonna keep it classical here, I'm gonna cuck all of you. Predate everything. Bach.
Oh.
Bitches. Fucking Bach.
How could I have forgotten?
Yeah, that's right. You forgot about Bach.
Oh, jeez.
He wrote the classical melodies that even Mozart couldn't do.
Oh man.
And he did it all on a pipe
You know what?
organ where a
You
little,
know
a
what?
little altar boy pumped his
You
organ
know what?
up.
You know what?
And he played those fucking
You know what?
hymns.
I'm gonna cuck you even more, because especially when you're listening to Bach, you don't want to come to Bach
So
first.
this is your number 4 of all
For
time?
number 4,
You're just
you
gonna do the
wanna
classical
you wanna
top
come
15.
you wanna come to Debussy. Who? Debussy. You wanna
Debussy.
you don't wanna come on Debussy. You wanna go and finish on Bach.
Dude, you totally gigged on his chops there, bro.
Yeah, you cocked me so
You
hard.
cocked him so hard.
I cucked Family Guy is what I cucked.
Yeah.
No, number 4, Debussy.
Debussy. Shout out John Cage, 433, homie.
Yeah.
You're not gonna make this list, not even damn close.
I'm not gonna
but-
make this list, but 433, great song, great
Guys,
song.
Great song.
guys, let's have a Scott John Adam 5 for 433. Thank you.
Yeah.
That was our version of 433.
All right, my number 4 band, getting to the real shit, the Eagles.
Oh.
I would put the Eagles.
Jesus Christ.
If this was my personal list,
You know, I didn't
Eagles
know
would be-
about the Eagles until Scott said, "Oh, they're my favorite football
Dude,
team," and I was like,
They're
"Oh,
so good.
oh, okay, the football team." And he was like, "No, the band," and I was like, "What the?
They're so good.
They're a football team."
I think
He's
in
like,
my
"No, they're a band."
personal list, they'd probably be right around 3 or 4 as well. But I think the Eagles, combination of what they sold, their style, and the fact that there really isn't many bands that sound like them, and their overall talent, absolutely 4 for me.
Nice.
Yep.
Nice.
Yep.
Number 4 for me is a little band called the Avalanches. Little bit,
Well, new school, old school.
yeah, they're both kind of new school, old school. They came out with their seminal album back in 2000 and didn't come out with a follow-up until 2016, but they changed the way house music and music is recorded, and their music is just straight samples.
Good.
And they use like 1,000 different little samples to piece together all their songs. It's very meticulous.
So you're gonna put them at 4 because of their innovation.
Their innovation in the way
Okay.
they've changed modern electronic music.
It's a solid pick.
Cool.
All right, we're in the top 3 now.
Yeah.
All right, this is
threes.
where it
The
starts.
fact that
getting bad.
Debussy holds one of these top 15 spots is,
Yeah, that was just to spite me though.
yeah,
It
I
was.
know.
It totally was.
To be fair, Amadeus Mozart was just to spite John.
It
so.
totally was.
Yeah, Bach was just to spite the both of you.
All 4 picks were totally just
Spite.
stupid. Just
Absolute
totally out.
spite.
Absolute spite.
Yeah,
Spite.
I could use a nice Sprite right now.
Oh,
All right,
yeah.
Go ahead.
My number 3, totally skipping over like a bunch of generations, which helped influence them. The band AC/DC.
Okay.
Yeah.
A lot people are like, oh yeah, well it's just AC/DC, you know, yeah, they had their top
I
hits and they
agree.
had their time. They were fucking innovative. Like they were like the reason why rock and roll became fucking rock and roll, man.
I wouldn't go that
yeah.
far.
Well, not the
that
reason, but they were goddamn idols.
To be honest
They were,
with you.
yeah, they were definitely idols.
So I give them a
Yeah.
good
My take on
cornerstone.
AC/DC is they are the most generic classic rock band
Yes.
ever, but
Perfect.
they are the best at being
They're the best
most
generic
yeah.
rock band ever.
Yeah,
Oh, man.
absolutely.
To be honest with you,
I would put them in.
I don't hear
top
them
5.
come up anymore, and I like to hear their name again.
top 5 bands of all time, like rock bands or artists? Because
Oh, if I did rock bands, AC/DC would be up there.
top 5 artists, I don't think there's any way you put them near the top 5.
Oh, no.
No, and even rock bands, it's
But if
debatable, but
live
they are like
live performances.
they would be
hell
all right
yeah.
if you put them in the rock band section. Though, it would definitely have to be a 5 or a 4
I could see that too.
because you can't put them. I don't think
I would put
don't know.
AC/DC like if this was about live performances, they would be like number 1 or 2 for me
Really?
because they are sick live.
Real.
Put on such a fucking good show.
So you just said AC/DC.
You
This-
could tell which one of us is not the musically inclined.
All right, my
But
number.
music is just a
Yeah, I mean, it's
subjective
some
form of
levels.
opinion. So
Yeah. My number 3 is Michael Jackson.
oh.
If we're being objective, because he was the king of pop, he sold a ton of records and everything else. While I'm not a big Michael Jackson fan, I appreciate it, man. He was revolutionary for his time.
Yeah, he comes in clutch and minors.
Yeah, I'm just talking about his music. Yeah,
Roasted.
yeah. He spent a lot of time playing in minors.
Totally burn that dead guy.
Yeah.
He can defend himself.
He can.
I like his song Thriller.
Well, that's like one of the most iconic
in the
songs
key
ever,
of
dude.
A minor.
He knows what he's talking about. See?
I'm cucking Family Guy today. Anyway,
All right, Adam. What's your number 3?
My number 3 is Fleetwood Mac.
Ooh, that's
Solid.
not what I thought you would say, but yeah.
Possibly put out one of the greatest albums of all time in rumors, and just the naturality of their band and the way all 5 of them work together. There's no real front person.
Yep.
Even though they have 3 singers. It's just and the shit they went through. Just I like their naturality, essentially. Like I think that they were just a band and they just did banding right.
Well, Stevie Nicks is one of the most unique voices you'll ever hear.
Yeah.
So, I agree.
Sounds a little bit like Carmen.
are we on to the deuces?
We're on to the top 6.
Deucers.
Top 6.
My deuce is a little band from a little city named Boston.
I knew it.
I love Boston. I've loved Boston for a long
That's
time.
absolutely ridiculous.
Matt Damon.
What do you mean that's absolutely ridiculous?
Boston is not a top 6 artist of all time.
Absolutely, they are.
They don't even sniff the top 5 rock bands of all time.
They are. They are just totally underrated, undercredited. All their
It's thinking
songs
with your heart,
are about.
not your head.
Isn't that what music is about? Is about expressing your feelings with your
No.
heart and your emotions.
Yes, but
you
this is-
literally just said that 2 minutes
Yeah,
ago.
but this isn't your.
Turn it back around.
This isn't your
Go ahead,
favorite.
rewind.
This isn't your favorite bands.
I think they deserve to be tops, man. They were fucking beautiful, and nobody respects that. I like them for their originality.
Yeah, they had a lot of
Fuck
good 3 songs.
these guys.
Hey, I didn't make fun of Boston.
Fuck you.
I'm not saying they
Boston.
suck. I just don't think they should be a top 6 artist. We're in the top 6.
If you sit and listen to their music,
I'd
every
probably-
single song means a shit ton to either the main guitarist, main drummer, or the main singer. And they tell a story, and they're fucking beautiful. And I think they're wicked underrated. And just
Okay.
because their music isn't fucking legendary and like, jizz in my pants, Pink Floyd, I still think they're fucking awesome.
Okay.
And music, you can't fucking tell somebody that they're bad or good. Because all music is great.
My number 2 is Elvis Presley.
Gay!
You want to talk about changing the way rock and roll was?
Oh.
Dude, Elvis Presley was the first like real sex icon. He changed the whole dynamic of rock and roll.
The first guy to die on a fucking shitter. Good for you,
He
Scott.
was a huge celebrity death.
On to the next one.
Role model. Elvis Presley. Record sales. Elvis Presley. Better than Boston by a mile. Elvis Presley. Maybe not better, but more influential.
How many
Elvis
Elvis Presley songs do you know?
A ton.
Name 5 right now.
Falling in Love with You. That song from Lilo and Stitch. I don't know the names.
Falling in Love with You. A song from a movie I saw once.
Burning Love, I think, is the name of the one from Lilo and Stitch. I don't know the names of these.
Jailhouse Rock.
Jailhouse Rock. Blue Suede Shoes. You put me on the spot. I'm not an avid Elvis. It's not about me. It's about what I think the Mount Rushmore of music should be.
Okay. My Mount Rushmore of music is fucking ridiculous. Imagine seeing all the shit I have up there.
Yeah, no. John, what's
Two classic rock bands and two classical composers.
John, what's your number one? Call Swindell. No, all right, go ahead, Adam. Number 2 for Adam.
My number 2 is Pink Floyd.
I knew it. I knew you were going there.
Pink Floyd. And
Oh, just my pants, Pink Floyd.
but they were so innovative.
They were
within-
transcended.
Yeah,
for sure.
Within the studio, they were doing stuff that nobody else was even thinking of at
See,
that time.
I know where you.
They sound like they're from like now, pretty much. Still, it's just no one else has sounded like them.
Dude, that song "Take Me to Church" is like a rip off of the Pink Floyd sound, like to a T.
Take Me to Church.
Yeah,
That song sucks.
I know, but it sounds like something like not Pink Floyd would make, but it sounds like Pink Floyd style. I
Yeah,
think
it's like slow.
it's like a modern
slow,
rip
very
off. Yeah,
slow.
it's just weird. Yeah, it's a good pick.
It's not
I
Pink
agree.
Floyd. Pink Floyd is like
No,
this very slow prog. They did prog the best because every other prog artist was like, they were very complicated like Pink Floyd, but they were trying like a little too hard and it didn't sound right. Where Pink Floyd, it just flowed. Like you can sit down and listen to Dark Side of the Moon and not even notice that it was multiple songs except for like Money.
hello. Is there anybody in there?
And then there's The Wall too, which is still by far the greatest concert I've ever been to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you now for like the Pink Floyd argument? Who's your like? You're a Roger Waters guy, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, yeah.
See, I have an inclination towards David Gilmour, personally.
Yeah, he played guitar really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
John, what's your number one artist / band ever? There's 2 of that should be said in the next 3, I think. And I think you're going to say one of them.
Don't depend on me.
I'm not. I'm going to go. I know what I'm going to say depending on what you say. And I know what Adam's going to say, I feel. So,
Depending on what you say.
yeah. I think you know where I'm coming from.
Johnny Cash.
Ooh.
The Man in Black.
Very good.
That was a dark horse pick, but yeah. That was good.
I feel good now.
That was good.
Yeah, that's all I have to say.
Okay. You want to name 5 Johnny
Because
Cash
that's all
you
he
wanna-
would say.
You want to name 5 Johnny Cash songs?
Fuck you in your ass all night long. You suck dick. Blow me.
Yeah, he wrote all those in jail too. It's crazy. My number one artist of all time is Led Zeppelin. And I know where you're going with this because
That's actually what I was gonna say if you didn't say what I was gonna say.
exactly. So I know what you're saying. But Led Zeppelin, very hard to argue. They have one of the deepest rosters of songs. Led Zeppelin is just so different. I think Jimmy Page is a wicked underrated guitar player. People talk about Jimmy Page, but they don't ever put him in the conversation, as the greatest ever. But they were like, they just, I don't know. I mean, it's either, I don't want to give away what you're going to say, but it's either the Led Zeppelin or you-know-who in that discussion, and they just kind of took it to that whole next level. And they have a huge following, great music, and they transcended the way rock, and I guess you could call it hard rock at the time, was played. I would go Led Zeppelin is the greatest. Yeah.
Yeah, do you know how sick Led Zeppelin is? They didn't have a fully original album, for like songs that they all wrote until Houses of the Holy. So the first 4 ones
crazy.
have like covers on it. That's awesome. Yeah, so my number 1 is a bit obvious.
Yeah.
It's the Beatles.
Yep. I knew it.
They just are the greatest act of all
The
time.
Beatles.
They're the
Beatles.
They're the Beatles.
Playing baseball.
Just the 4 boys from Liverpool.
Baseball.
Hey, John, can you do me a favor?
What?
Can you give that that edging a little rub down, please?
You want me to rub down your car?
If not the greatest band technically,
Better than
like
the other
as far
C-word.
as far as pure skill goes, but songwriting and changing with the times, like they didn't just change with the times, like as far as their career went, they changed it.
They were the times.
They changed everything.
I get that.
They brought rock and roll from its commercial success to its artistic success.
I would agree with that.
Somebody said
if you were
Ringo.
talking about a
If any band,
band
ever,
of skill,
if any person ever says to you that the Beatles are a bad band and they didn't do anything, they are just wrong.
Well, yeah,
objectively wrong.
but I think
You don't have to like every single Beatles song, but for what they did to change everything was intense.
I don't know if you would agree with this, but I would say if you were talking about in terms of skill, top to bottom, I would take Zeppelin over the Beatles. Absolute
yeah.
skill, because they had Bonham, Page, and
Roger Plant.
Yeah, Roger Plant
And John
and
Paul
Jones. I mean, they're just that's like the Warriors of music.
Yeah.
Um,
It's not fair.
no, it's crazy.
They're like, hey, let's take the best 4 people that we know right now and just put them in a band.
Yeah. So I mean, that was our top 15 artists ever. I'm gonna design something up for our Swifty Life Radio page that
What?
shows all our picks.
Oh God.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that tomorrow at work.
The Mount Rushmore.
So
Yeah.
so here's Adam's work of beauty of music knowledge. Here's Scott's work of beauty of music knowledge. Here's John being a fucking cuck.
And the honorable mention is gonna be John Cage. 433.
If I can give an actual honorable mention, if I didn't try to cuck you, I probably would have said the Beach Boys.
That's a great pick.
Yeah.
That's a really good pick. Yeah, I mean, if I didn't say Amadeus Mozart at 5, I honestly probably would have thrown Van Halen in there.
If I didn't say Johnny Cash number 1, I was gonna throw in Carrie Underwood.
Yeah. Yeah.
Legs, man, legs.
Legs.
She dug that key into the side of his pretty little souped up 4-wheel drive.
4.
Wow, you know that pretty well.
Carved
Shit,
his
I'm
name into a
impressed.
legacy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Throwbacks. I think it's that time of the week again, boys. It's getting cold, it's getting
Okay.
rainy, and I'm getting hard, so we need to
Louisville's
get out of here.
Slugger on both
Oh, what
headlights.
time is it? Shit.
Slash the
Fucking
hole
missed it.
in
What?
all 4
The time
tires.
I have to jack off at.
Oh.
Oh, you gotta get ready for the Bruins game tonight, 9 o'clock.
Yeah, I'll be in bed.
Yeah, I'm probably not gonna
So
watch
for everybody checking this out, thanks for checking us out.
Yeah,
check out
thanks so much.
check
Oh my
out our
God.
website and whip your checks out. SwiftyLifeCo.com.
it. This is the darkest episode ever.
The darkest
Yeah,
episode
darkest
that we've
episode
ever
ever.
had.
Now we got a lot of cool new stuff. Blog City's its own thing on the media page now. Check out the blogs if you like reading. Best of the Rest section's my favorite personally. Podcasts are coming along. Subscribe to us on YouTube. If you're watching this, you're probably already on it. Just click the little red button, man.
It's right up there. It's up there. Click it. It's good. It's awesome. It's great. Do it.
What? For JD to my right. For Coolio in the shadows. This is your boy Big Scoop. Peace. Bye. Oh no, what is going on?